Got my first sale on Amazon. Da 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 da. Yeah. All right, guys. Products in stores. I got my product at Amazon. It's all shipped. It's all cleared. I have a little bit of a headache with it, and kind of a story to go with it. So I'm kind of talking with the manufacturer that I'm ordering from. We're having a little bit of a dispute. So we're going to see what happens. I don't want to change the manufacturer because I've already researched them, but I'm kind of upset because the amount I ordered and paid for was $198, but once Amazon inventoried everything, I have $185. So I'm missing 13 of them, which at $9 a piece with shipping is $126 or something like that. And when you're only making a small profit, I mean, I'm not going to pay for stuff I don't get. He says he personally packaged them and shipped them, so I guess I'm not really sure what to do here. What would you guys do? Would you say, hey, I'm not going to order from you again if you don't pay me back, or hey, my next order, or just walk away? So I'm kind of lost there. I did get the product in. I gave it a day. It's been in there for 2 days now, 48 hours. I gave it a day. Nobody bought anything, I know, right away. So what I did is I went in and I optimized the keywords a little bit more. That may have helped it, but I also started doing the pay-per-click ads. So I was going to try to push my product. I want to try this without doing a ramp up. I don't want to have to push the product too large. So what I wanted to do is I'm going to just test it. This is kind of like my testing field. I want to see for myself just kind of the way it works. So what I did is I left it up for a day, impatient like everybody else. I started doing $5 a day in ads, but the reason I did it that way is I figure if I can sell one per day, then I will make up the money, because I was going to sell it for like $17.50 to compete with the other one that's doing ads. It's pretty much identical to mine. It was never there before, but it's there now. So to compete with that, I was going to sell it for $17.50 because theirs was $17.99. But I decided to raise it to $22.99, so up quite a few dollars. And then I'm hoping that the $5 a day in ads will sell at least one or more a day. So far, great. The first one sold. Was about $5 in ads, so sold earlier this morning. Excited. I'll let you guys know what happens. Hopefully I sell 10 of them a day. Hopefully I sell 20 of them a day. If not, I'm just going to sell out and I'll switch to something else. I've got some other things in the works. I'm really debating about going through one of these courses that's pretty cheap, and just kind of getting some advice. I think I know most of it, but there's some start parts I want to learn. So I also went over, and I might do a video for you guys on how to optimize your listing as far as keywords. That's pretty important. It's pretty detailed. I know how to do it. I haven't done it yet, and that might be why I'm not getting as many organic sales, or at least, I mean, it's day 2. We'll see. On the other note, if you guys wanted to see where I'm at with crypto, I will quickly show you that. I am up, so that's kind of cool. So when I first invested, I ended up investing about $800. Right now, this is about $357, $358 roughly. I've transferred most of this into Binance, and most of it is in XLM, which is Stellar Lumens, and then XRP, which is Ripple. They're both down quite a bit today, but I'm still $609. So altogether, I'm $857, so I'm up about $57 total. Excitement. How's my health program going? I'm doing awesome. I am working out I am going to be working out soon and getting my health goals back. Today I'm going to eat Skittles, and I had some licorice earlier. Shh, don't tell anybody. One other thing I want to show you quick. So Nice Hash, I'm on day 4, my 4th day. Whenever I made my last video, I think that this is either day 3 or day 4. I've been mining Bitcoin with my computer, and if you're curious, I have the GTX 1080 graphics card in it. So I am just short of $30. It was $30 earlier, so the price of Bitcoin must have changed. The balance is still there. So one thing I don't like about this is I'm having this transfer into my Binance, so it's going into here. And Oh, you guys aren't even looking at my screen. I'm sorry. So I'm at $30 on my my nice hash miner, and I'm transferring it into Binance, which is I'm going to transfer them into like Stellar or into Ripple. Otherwise, I might play with some of them. But $30 in less than a week, that's going to be pretty cool. If I can put in $100 a month, maybe do that for 5 or 6 months and have just some extra funds to play with. I think it's just fun to do this. Anyways, that's that. That's not what the channel's about. What I wanted to do is I did want to go over the products that we had previously researched. Let's see here, product tracker. And so just kind of show you, when we last did some product research, we went over the butterfly thing, and I just want to show you how the progress has been. So was selling for $14 and $15.99. They're selling 20 a day. Look, they've dropped quite a bit. They're selling 30 a day, 10 a day, 13 a day, 10 a day. Let's see, 10, 10. So they've pretty much dropped in half. What that tells me is, from this research, now that we can go out in a further spectrum, and by the way, going up is bad because it's the best seller rank, the BSR, and that means that they're going up. So see the rank 8,544. They were at a better selling point here. They went up and they went down. So that just means people sold more than them, and that put their rank better than them. So they're at 9182. That's why they sold less. So this market, it's there. You could make some money on it, but I think it's going to be flooded. And we'll do an example. So we'll say butterfly toy bird. So we're going to say I'm in all departments, butterfly toy bird. So yeah, there's quite a few toy bird butterfly toys out there. So it's everybody competing. They're $10. The guys we were looking at were selling for $15. These guys are selling for $2. This is crazy. I mean, this is what people predict, is that if you get too much competition, you're just wasting your money. So this is why it's good to research the product, make sure not 110 people are updating it at once. So we'll go to the pet laser. Let's just go on a 60-day frame. So they were killing it. They're selling 5 to 10 a day, 4, 4, 8. And then they lost something. Maybe they ran out of inventory. Sold 1, sold 2, sold 1, sold 1. Okay, so now they're selling nothing. And it doesn't say they're out of inventory. Yeah, so that's a little bit of a flop right now. And same situation. I'll bet you a bunch of people saw this and they're all jumping on it. So this one got removed, and I think it's because of a patent. So we're just going to leave that alone. Let's see how my elephant guy did. He was selling 62 a day. That is nuts. So now 14, 10... So one other thing I'm looking at is the price here. So we're going to see that the price was $27.90. Then he raised it to $28 and $29. He probably got low on inventory. 28, 29, 27. So he's only selling about 10 a day, which isn't bad. I mean, 10 a day is pretty decent. 50. Oh, wow. Okay. So after that, there was a point where he was selling 50, 60 a day, but it's kind of drawn out less. In the same situation, the peekaboo elephant, I'll bet you that has become flooded as well. So let's scroll up here and say peekaboo elephant. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of them. It's still not that bad. I mean, there was about this many when we were searching. But the problem is, let's look at some of these prices. Even this one here was the one I wanted to do. It's only $27. It was 30 something when I was looking. See, 49, that one's pretty good. Let's see how much this guy's selling at 49 bucks. I mean, there's not a whole lot different of a value for this. Let's take a look here. So less than 5. Yeah. So, I mean, sure, you might be making a $20 profit, but if you're only selling 5 a month, yeah, $100 a month, yeah, it's money. I mean, money's money, right? But you put all the time into it, you're probably going to have to lower the cost, and you probably sell 10 times as many. So that's that one. let's scroll down and just see if we can find another one. Let's go back to page 1 here. Let's see, and then let's see what Jungle Scout says. Okay, so Gund is the main brand. That's the one that's been selling the most. And this is the main one. Man, this thing was $36 last time I checked. And it's down to $26. So they've been competing against the other markets. I mean, they're still killing it. They're still making $136,000. But they've had to drop their price a lot because of these resellers. So these guys are selling, the same thing. That's God, and they're selling 10,000. So I mean, they're making some good money minus their expenses. So $350 if they're making $5 a piece. That's $1,500. Or if they're making $8 a piece, what's $350 times 8? So $2,800 a month. So yeah, there's some profit made there. Same company, if they've got both of them, the blue one and the pink one, or even this white one, they've kind of differentiated themselves, saying that's something different. And they're selling a few of them, as ugly as they're looking. Let's see here. Gund with their Peekaboo Bear. See, now that's $38. That's what this was before. So they've really had to cut back. And they're selling a good amount of the bears. So that's where we're at with our products. This is why it pays to wait a little bit of time, because we've had all of our products kind of drop down to nothing. So these are kind of like dead products in my opinion. Were they successful when we did them? Absolutely. Would we have thrown them into camel.com and saw the research history of them? I don't know. That might have shown us that there's not as good of a profit. So in the meantime, what we'll do is I will do a quick, I'll just do one quick search here. Let's just do product database. So here's some of the categories I've been looking at. I've put the price at $5, estimated sales 500, review 75, ranking 3.7. Let's just see what's out there. I'm excluding, as usual, if you follow me, there's no Nike, no NFL, no shirts, no jerseys, all that junk that I just don't want to compete with. So we could do these swabs or whatever, the training pads, thick and super absorbent. So they're for dogs, so they just pee on them. Really low price. You're probably only paying like 10 cents a piece. So if you're, let's just say 20 cents, we'll say 25 cents a piece, 100 of them. So there's no way. I mean, that's the profit you'd have to sell. I mean, look at this. So $12.99 divided by 100 is, it's basically $1. 100 divided by $12.99. Man, I can't do math today. So you'd have to get them below 12 cents just to break even, and that's before you get these fees. So yeah, this one, no thanks. Batteries, I don't want the liability, and then shipping them is hard. Dental cheek retractor, so really low, but they're selling a bunch. Let's see, garage door openers, no thanks. Books, no. What is this, zipper repair kit? Yeah, I mean, they are selling a lot. They're probably cheap, but they're so low in profit. Tape, I'm not going to compete with. Books, no thanks, as far as day planners and stuff. Electronics, I don't want. Here you go. Ankle handcuffs, those you probably get. You have to get unlocked into that category, I bet. This is pretty cool. Tie down cable for dogs. I have one. I hate it right now because my dog keeps going underneath my porch and getting it stuck. And it's -7 degrees out. So yeah, -3 degrees out. Let's see. Humidifier drain. Nope, I don't need that. Art school gel pens. These could make you some money. But we're going to skip past most of this stuff here. Avery is a major company, so I'm not even going to try to compete in theirs. They've been around since I was a kid. Knife set, kind of like a crafting set. Sure, it's not cheap. It's a little cheap for my blood here. Bounty. So this brings me to my next thing. What if there's a couple guys I started to watch, and they're preaching that you could buy a branded product at a discount price and sell that as well, which is completely true. I have watched videos long time ago where in that training I went to, they talk about you can buy quick one-time deals for the day and then continue with it if you like it, but they're selling branded products. So like you took a radio from whatever, some special headset or something cool, that people are buying all the time, right? Or like this. So if Canon, I haven't sold these yet. If Canon would sell me this camcorder for the $60 and I could sell it for $100, where they sell it for $120, then sure, right? I can make some good profit on it. You just have to contract with Canon and say, hey, I want to buy your products, or you got to find a manufacturer that can contract with you, because you have to show a receipt to Amazon to show them that you're doing it. So that could be it. I mean, think about this. The harder it is for you to get into, the less competition you're going to have. So sure, it's going to be a headache. It's going to be a lot of work. But if that wasn't the case, then everybody would be doing it. The little things. Bees, Burt's Bees infant towel. Okay. So that's kind of a hot item. Towels and baby things, ever since Jungle Scout did their $1 million product launch or whatever, and they used one of those, that's been kind of a big niche. This looked pretty interesting. Clothing dryer, vent cleaner. You can get them pretty cheap, so maybe we'll track that one. Let's see here. So let's take a look. We'll just say lint vent trap cleaner. We'll say lint trap cleaner. So let's pull up all the different variations and let's see what Jungle Scout says. So there is some sales, 2,100, 429, 87, almost none here, 630, 651. So there's a lot of random sales, but if you were to take the top 10, so you're about 1,700, 23, 20, so yeah, I mean, there's 4,000 to 5,000 in sales, so that's enough for you to kind of say, okay, I could enter this. Reviews, this guy's killing it, Gardis. Taking all the reviews, 171. So there's 1 under 50, 2 under 50, and everybody else is getting reviews. So there's not, there's a lot of established people in here, but even the guy that's at 3.5, maybe we could take this one and find a way to fix it more, or fix it up and sell it for more. That's not really even a product for us. That's just the trap door. Oh man, half the stuff isn't even what we're looking for. These are all filters. Let's see here. Okay, so we're not even in the right spot. Let's go back here. We want to do vent cleaning. Vent trap cleaner brush. There we go. Now we've got a little bit better of a category. Let's go and search. And this is it, this is it, this is it. We're good. Okay, so we actually have the product now. So sales are the same. You're getting about not quite, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, but it's all between 3 people. So there's not a big enough demand in the top categories to jump in. Unless you can start selling 1,000 a month and beat these guys out, I mean, yeah, it's not going to happen. Is there a little bit of a market? Sure, you can sell 58 of them, 177 of them, 29, 234. If we take a look, so it's just a basic brush for $11. That's the selling point. Is this brush is cheaper than the main ones. So it's just a matter of what you think people are going to buy. So obviously, if you click on this one has been trending really good because it's a kit. You have different options, different dryers, different setups. You can do it differently. So naturally, they're going to command a higher price because the average is $10. They're selling twice as much for twice as high. Yeah, I mean, that's the way to go. You got to differentiate yourself. Anyways, let me know where you guys are at. I would love your advice on working with the supplier. So far, I said, hey, what are your thoughts to him? And I wanted to know what he thought, because obviously, when going forward, I'm not going to pay when go through them if I can't get the quantity that I ordered that I'm paying for. So, all right, guys, I will see you guys in the next one, and have a great night.